Hi, I'm Jon Huddleston and welcome back to The Big Picture. Today we travel to Williamsburg, Virginia, where we meet a general practitioner who's been involved in youth sports for over 30 years. Join me as we meet Stuart Spirn.
It's exciting to see, people achieve a dream or to just play. I mean, everybody finds a level that they can play at. For some it may be a great high school player. For some it might be a good college soccer player. And for some it might be professional. But it's the sport itself and a lifelong love of the sport that's important. We don't want any child who wants to play soccer to be kept from playing because of finances. So we started back probably 30 some odd years ago when we first got involved in trying to identify kids who may be helped by being in our program, taking them away from environments that weren't good for them, giving them an opportunity to be involved in a club sport, and we have usually paid what it took to keep them in the program. We still do that. We have spent right around $30,000–$35,000 a year every year to give scholarships to less fortunate members of our community, and we hope to continue to do that, and have to obviously raise money to be able to do that. But we have done it consistently since the beginning of the program. We raise funds by golf tournaments, by other means, by getting direct donations to make sure that any child that wants to play soccer, whether it be on a travel program or in our rec program, that they're going to have the opportunity to play. During the last several years, we've had a grant from the local health foundation, the Williamsburg Community Health Foundation, which has provided thousands and thousands of dollars into our program to see that the kids who really needed to be involved in something at the second and first grade and fourth and third grade levels had a chance to be in a recreation soccer program. There's been a lot of cooperation from the county of James City to comp some of their fees, and we've gotten bus drivers and paid coaches so that these kids had a Saturday morning activity that they could go to. They each played for their individual schools, which was exciting for them, and some of the school staffs, the teachers, and some of the administrative and non-administrative staff members from each of the schools helped coach them. So it was kind of neat to see a kid, at that age say, I'm playing for my school. It was a lot of fun, and we think that they had a good time. And we found a few kids that, through that program, that we think will probably develop into travel soccer players. Like many people of my era, I went in the Army when I graduated from law school, and it gave me a chance to mature a little bit. And when I came out of the Army and after spending a couple of years with the state government in Richmond, I decided what I really wanted to do. My goal in life was to practice law here in my hometown of Williamsburg and help the people of my hometown. I started as a practitioner here in 1975, and sometime during that year, Al Albert, my friend from college, came to me and said, I'm starting a soccer club and I'd like you to be involved on the board of directors. So I joined the soccer club board in 1975. Those days we called it the Williamsburg Soccer Club. In 1976, he said, we'd like you to be president. So I said I would do it for 1 year. Well, I'm still doing it. So I've been the president of the Williamsburg Soccer Club, now known as the Virginia Legacy Soccer Club, since 1976.
So essentially 33 one-year terms in office. So.
Yeah, we don't really remember. I don't really remember us holding elections. It just seems like it goes from year to year, and so it's evolved into something. We've had literally thousands and thousands of kids, boys and girls, playing soccer in Williamsburg during that period of time, and it's very rewarding to see kids, run around, have a good time, enjoy themselves. We try to teach them how to play soccer, and that's important to us because we want them to know how to play and how to play properly. But just to have them out there exercising, having a good time, using their bodies for something other than sitting on the couch at home is a very rewarding thing for me, and I enjoy it. We do have a rec component, but we're primarily a travel program now. So we have kids starting again at age 5, but when they get to be around 11, we get them involved in travel soccer, and we try to groom them to play soccer well. A lot of the parents would like them to take the skills we teach them and go on to college and play, but that's a dream for the parents. All we really want them to do is know how to play and enjoy the game. I want them to love the game as much as I love the game.
Stu, in addition to the fundamentals that you teach through the program? Are there other life lessons and benefits for the people who have come through, the kids who have come through?
Well, any team sport obviously teaches you how to get along with your teammates, or it teaches you have to get along with your teammates. It also teaches you how to take directions from a leader. It also fosters leadership among their peers. So there are life lessons to be learned. Soccer is just a vehicle for getting there, and frankly, you know, if a kid goes out there 1 year and runs around and has a good time and remembers playing when they get older, and maybe they'll want their kids to play, that's all that really matters to me, is that they have a good time and they love what they're doing. I felt like the program needed continuity. I felt like, you know, everybody needs some kind of corporate memory, and I guess in some senses I helped provide that. I also just love, you know, working with kids and seeing a difference. My wife said that if there were 5-year-olds playing soccer somewhere and I was there, I'd be standing on the side of the field watching them play, and she's probably right, because if they're kids kicking a ball, I just love watching them do it.
There are a few better ways to spend your time.
There is no better way to spend your time.
Stu, thank you for your time today. I very much enjoyed our discussion. Virginia is for good lawyers. See you next time when we meet a lawyer who, no matter how full his plate is, always has time to fill the plates of others.